everybody, this is Kyle Riker back at you in another video review. Well, not really a video, just an update, but pretty much pickups. It's pretty much that time of year again. It's time for the yearly convention I go to every year, RetroCon 2022. And as always, cosplayed, it was awesome. You know, my cosplay was a big hit. I was Bellatrix Lestrange, take a shot, Bellatrix Lestrange from Harry Potter. But pretty much the whole group, we all dressed up as Harry Potter cosplays. And as usual, picked up a bunch of new stuff. So anyways, as usual, as a yearly tradition, I've been doing this for a long time. Every year I do my pickups from RetroCon, and this year is no different. So anyways, let's get right into it. These are my pickups from RetroCon 2022. Anyways, first up, let's kick it off with the first thing I picked up, and that was the AEW Unmatched Series 2 Sting. Yeah, this was a hard figure to find in my town, so luckily I was able to find him at RetroCon yesterday. It was a little more than I wanted to spend. I could have got him cheaper online, but hey, the figure was right in front of me. And for free, I did get the figure Defender, which the seller who sold it to me, normally he would have been like, normally I would charge you an extra $5 just for this figure, this figure protector. But because at my stand, we acknowledged cosplayers. And he mentioned that since I was dressed up in a cosplay, which I was, I got this case for free. So, awesome. Even though I'm going to open this and put it on display. And a little funny story is that it's actually kind of funny because the vendor who sold me this figure is the exact same vendor who sold me the Unmatched Series 1 Darby Allin last year. Yes, the same guy. The same guy who sold me Darby Allin sold me Sting this year. So that's very cool. So stay tuned for a review of Sting. Probably later on this week. Yeah, just put them up to the side there. And next up, I picked up two Elite figures from WE. There was a guy who had a bunch of WE figures mint on card. So I picked up two figures from him. And they were all pretty cheap. They're all pretty good prices. So I was able to get a couple good figures. Alright, first one, this was one of my most anticipated figures of the entire year. Very hard figure to come by in my state, you know, because I live in Pennsylvania. And what is Pennsylvania known for? It's ECW country. So that's right, I picked up Elite Series 91 Rob Van Dam. So right here in Pennsylvania where I live, this is a hard figure to find because he was like the heart and soul of ECW back in the day. And Pennsylvania, we're basically the heart of ECW. But there's a reason why. There is an ECW arena in Philadelphia. So I was very excited to have RVD back in the Mattel line with one of his most iconic singlets. Cannot wait to rip this bad boy open. Once again, I will be reviewing him, so stay tuned for that. And then the other figure I got from the same vendor was a little bit of an older Elite figure, but I never ever found it in the store. And yeah, it is pretty cheap online, but hey, once again, it was right in front of me, so why not? And I really wanted to have this one because I wanted to have an updated version of this character. I picked up the Elite Series 83 Edge. Now, this is the regular version. Now the vendor who sold me this, he did have both the regular and the chase, but he wanted a ridiculous price for the chase. This was, I think, 20 bucks. I got RVD for 25. Edge was, I think, 20, and then he wanted, I think, 50 for the chase. When, as I record this video, if you go on Ringside Collectibles, you can get both of them, regular and the chase, for under 20 bucks. Like, this one right here, the regular is, I think, $12.99, and the chase is, I think, $15.99. So I'll just go to Ringside and buy the chase. So screw that, I was not paying no $50 for that. So yeah, so that was the same vendor, just bought them both. He gave me a little bit of a deal. He took a few bucks off for me. So RVD and Edge, very cool figures. Since Edge is a little bit of an older figure, I will not be reviewing him, but I will definitely review Sting and RVD. This one, now this next figure is not a wrestling figure. It's actually a Marvel Legends figure. I may review it on my second channel, GamerGeek97, which is where I review like Star Wars and horror and stuff like that. And I almost didn't grab this one because another collector was keeping his eye on it, but I grabbed it before he did. I grabbed the Marvel Legends, the Infinity Saga Odin from the first Thor movie. This figure is beautiful. Now, I love Thor, my favorite MCU character, and I loved the first Thor movie, so... And Odin was one of my favorite characters from the movie, so give me one of my favorite characters from one of my favorite MCU films. Yes, please. Shut up and take my money. Got it, and luckily it wasn't charged higher than it normally was. It was the same price as it was at Target back when it came out. I think a year ago? I think 2021 or 2020. It was 30 bucks. That's how much it was at Target. That's how much I paid for it at Retrocon. So pretty cool. And it was a little bit of a hard piece. I think I found it one time. It was like really scratched up and the box was all damaged. This one's like mint condition. So I may review this on my second channel. Who knows? I can't wait to display this next to my Thor Marvel Legends figure. And next, if anybody knows me personally, you know my favorite band of all time is Kiss, and one of my favorite things to collect is Tech Deck fingerboards because I love the art aesthetic to it. Like, I collect them for the artwork that's on them. So it's kind of funny that those two things were combined together with the Kiss fingerboard. Yeah, the bubble came off because the box is like so cheap. But here it is, a little mini Kiss fingerboard. And once again, this is going on display with the because the art aesthetic. So I collect fingerboards because, you know, I loved skateboarding over the years, and also I love the artwork on the board, so I collect them for the art aesthetic. So take that, combine it with my favorite band of all time, Kiss, and for $2, why not? So here it is. Very, very cool. And it's not made by Tech Deck, it's just a random company, but it is officially licensed. It's not a bootleg or anything. And then last but not least, I know a lot of you newer collectors are not going to like these, but I know a lot of old school collectors may like these figures. Now, I love collecting retro toys, and I love the legends of wrestling, like some of the like Hall of Famers and classic wrestlers from the 80s and 90s. So I did pick up a few Hasbro figures, the WWF Hasbro figures. I picked up 3. And I do actually want to build a collection of Hasbro figures, so I picked up a couple. From Series 2, I picked up Macho King Randy Savage. Yeah, read the butt. Macho King Randy Savage from Series 2. Unfortunately, no crown or scepter. I need to track that down, or track those down at some point, because those were definitely the coolest accessories this figure came with. I am on the hunt for Series 3 Macho Man, where it's this figure, but it says Macho Man on the back. So I'll probably pick that up at some point. And the other 2 figures, I'll show them together, even though they're from different series. From Series 1 and from Series 2, I picked up the Ultimate Warrior. Yeah, Series 1 and Series 2, the Ultimate Warrior. Yeah, Series 1 does the the face plant or the jumper gimmick, as the collectors call it. I still find it funny that he's wearing a weight belt. But if you know anything about weightlifting or anything like that, you know the weight belt he's wearing is on backwards. That's kind of funny. And thank God the original plan for this figure was canceled, and that was this weight belt was supposed to be the Intercontinental Championship. And because of how small it is, it would have been so lame. It would have been lame as heck Intercontinental title, and it would have ruined this pretty cool figure. Oh, Macho King, I forgot to show you. He does the clothesline gimmick. And then finally, the Ultimate Warrior, which is pretty much the fan favorite out of the 3. There's 3 Hasbro Ultimate Warriors. This was the first one in the back there with the green. This one was the second one. This one's the fan favorite because of the attire, and he does the actual Gorilla Press slam that he's always done. So yeah, those are my purchases from Retrocon 2022. We got 3 Hasbros. We got the Kiss fingerboard. Marvel Legends Odin, AEW Unmatched Series 2 Sting, and a couple WWE Elite Collection figures of RVD and Edge. So pretty sick pickups that we got here. Pretty excited to review most of these and also put all of these up on display. Very, very cool. Cannot wait to go to Retrocon next year. Me and my group, we are already planning next year's cosplay. I'm not going to tell you what it is because we're still planning it. We still have until September of 2023 to decide what we're going to do. So yeah, and this is definitely one of my favorite part of going to RetroCon is that you never know what you're gonna find at these vendor tables. There was over 238 tables, so you go through all those tables, you never know what you're gonna find. Toys, games, comics, artwork, clothing, you name it, it's there. So you never know what you're gonna find. So anyways, that does it for all my pickups from RetroCon 2022. If you are able to comment, let me know what is your favorite pickup, or what is your favorite pickup you picked up from flea markets or yard sales or even conventions yourself. Like I said, let me know in the comments. Anyways, that pretty much does it. So thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out the review I had for you the other day, which was the Elite Series 93 Ricky Steamboat. And stay tuned for reviews of Sting and RVD. And also stay tuned for future reviews of more WWE action figures, AEW action figures, toy hunts, stop motions, and more. So be sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, remember, you can't touch my dream, and you can't touch my soul. I'm out. Take care.